Good morning students, welcome back to the physics class. Today we are going to discuss about electrostatic potential due to collection of point charges. Electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges. What was the previous class? Electrostatic potential energy due to a dipole. We finished it. After that, equipotential surfaces. After the relation between the V and E, electrostatic potential and electric field, E is equal to minus dV by dr relation. Now, our concept is electrostatic potential energy for a collection of point charges. Now, we are going to find the potential energy expression of collection of point charges. Now, just I will give some introduction about the previous classes because already we learned there. Just you see, first consider a point charge. Consider a point charge. Q. We know already this is the electric charge. Around this region it will create some electric field. Around this region it will create some electric field. Now, let P be a point placed on the region of electric field. This is the P, and the distance between the charge and the point is R, and R be the point is placed at some infinite distance. P be a point is placed on the region of electric field region. The distance between the P and the charge is R, and one more point. The point R is placed at some infinite distance. Infinite distance R. Then at this infinite distance, we are placing one test charge. And this test charge is moving. This test charge is coming from point R, otherwise coming from some infinity to point P. This test charge is coming from infinite distance to point P. At this point P, already test charge came and reached the point P. At this point P, what is the electrostatic potential? I hope already we know because previous classes already we finished the topic. This is the positive point electric charge. At point P, you have to find the electrostatic potential due to point charge. What is the expression? Electrostatic potential due to a point charge. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. This is the electrostatic potential at point charge. Correct? Same. Electrostatic potential at point P due to plus charge is this. Now, this test charge is coming from where to where? Some infinity to point P. Actually, it is coming from R to P, but R where we placed at infinite distance. So, the test charge is coming from infinite to point P. Test charge is coming from infinite to point P means it is creating some work. No? Test charge is coming from infinite to point P. So, the test charge is creating some work done. So, here work done is equal to. Previous class already I told work done does not depends on the path followed by the charge. work done does not depends on the path followed by the charge. It will depend only on the initial position and final position. Initial position and final position. Initial position what are? You are confusing this take point R. This is at we are placing at infinity. Okay. Now work done does not depends on the path. It will depends only on the initial and final positions. This is the initial. Why here only test charge is starting. Test charge is coming from this point. Test charge is starting here means this is the initial position. Finally, it is reaching at point P. So this is the final position. Now work done is depends on the initial and final positions. So at initial position, what is the potential energy of the test charge? Here at initial position R, test charge is at rest. Charge is at rest means that charge having which energy? Potential energy or kinetic energy? So potential energy. So here what is the potential energy? UR. Now the test charge is moving and reached finally at point P. So test charge is stopped at point P. Here also charge is stopped position only, rest position only. Correct. So what is the which energy having that charge at this point? Here also potential energy only. So here we are indicating this is UP. Work done does not depend on the path. It will depend only on the initial and final positions. So I found the potential energy of initial position and potential energy of final position. This is UP. So work done is equal to, it depends on these 2 points now. So I am taking difference, initial point and final point, potential energy difference. So here UP minus UR. Those are learned perfectly. Those are listened the class electrostatic potential perfectly understood. Work done is equal to potential difference. Correct. Now after that both sides I am dividing this both sides test charge through test charge. So here W by what is the test charge here? Q naught is equal to UP by Q naught minus UR by Q naught. You know already. Potential energy per unit charge. Potential energy per unit charge. Electrostatic potential. Potential energy per unit charge. Electrostatic potential. This is at point P. This is at point R. So work done per unit charge is equal to here potential energy per test charge. Potential at point P minus here potential energy per test charge at point R. What is that? Potential R. Okay. Now in this electrostatic potential at the point R, where we place this one? At the infinite distance. So here to there, what is the distance here? Infinity. At the infinite distance, what is the electrostatic potential here? 0. So here VR value 0. W by Q naught is equal to what is the remaining here? V P. Electrostatic potential at point P is equal to work done by test charge. Now here only one point is there now. Here no need to write Vp. You should write V. So work done is equal to, I am sending this in this side. V into test charge. I am sending this test charge in this side. So what is the remaining? Work done is equal to electrostatic potential into test charge. From the definition of electrostatic potential, from the definition of electrostatic potential, what is the definition? electrostatic potential we are indicating V is equal to potential energy per test charge. So potential energy per test charge. Now again I am sending this Q in this side. So we are sending Q in this side, means what is the element here? U. U is equal to V into Q naught. Will you please observe these two expressions? Here U is there is equal to V Q naught. Here W is there is equal to V Q naught. RHs are equal. So work done is equal to potential energy is equal to V Q naught. Work done is equal to potential energy is equal to V Q naught. Remember this one. Always work done is equal to potential energy. Okay. How much work is happening here? How much work is creating the test charge is equal to potential energy. So finally you should write potential energy is equal to work done is equal to V Q naught. This is the final expression. Potential energy is equal to work done is equal to V Q naught. Okay. This what I told now already we discussed in previous class. But you remember this topic only now. You should understood today's topic. Electrostatic potential to be collection of point charges. You remember only 3 points. What is that? Electrostatic potential energy at point charge. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. Electrostatic potential Q by R. Q R is the distance. Q is source charge. Q is the source charge. So electrostatic potential is depends on the source charge only. Source charge, not on test charge. Leave it. Next, what is the one more step? Electrostatic potential energy is equal to work done is equal to V Q naught. Electrostatic potential into test charge. I hope you understood. Electrostatic potential expression. This is the source charge. No test charge is there. Electrostatic potential energy. Electrostatic potential into test charge, not in source charge. This is the test charge. So remember, electrostatic potential always depends on the source charge. Okay. Please remember these two steps. Now we will go through our concept. Yes, you can write that. Then V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. This is the source charge. Okay. Now, what is the one more final expression? Potential energy is equal to work done is equal to V Q naught. This is the test charge. Okay, remember these two steps. Electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges. Collection of point charges means we should take more than one charge, either 2, 3, 4, like n charges. Collection means combination of charges. So, if you remember these two steps, you won't feel struggle that much. See here. Let us take one point charge. That point charge is Q1. Let us take a point charge. That point charge is Q1. Now this is the electric charge. Around this region, it will create some electric field. Always I won't indicate like this. This is electric charge. Always it will create the electric field around this region. I won't indicate. You can keep in your mind that point. Okay. Now let B be a point. Otherwise, let A be a point. Let A be a point is placed at a distance r from the source charge. Let us consider a source charge q1 and okay, we can take this is the B. Let us consider a source charge q1 and B be a capital B is a point is placed at a distance small r from the source charge. This distance is r. Now we can give here this is the A B. Some test charge is coming from an infinite to point B. Test charge is coming. Test charge is coming from infinite to point B. The test charge is Q2. What is that? Test charge is Q2. The test charge is coming from an infinite to point B. What is the test charge? Q2. Now here, this is we are telling this is the source charge, this is the test charge. Correct. Now, the distance between these two, test charge Q1 and source charge Q2, no. This distance is in between 1 and 2, no. First charge, second charge. So I am indicating this R1 to this distance in between the first source charge and point charge. So I am indicating the distance here R suffix 1 into 2. That is the distance between the two charges. The electrostatic potential at point B. The electrostatic potential at point B. What is how much? How much the electrostatic potential at point B? Previous class already we found there. What is that? V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. Here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught constant. Q is source charge. R is distance between the source charge and test charge. So the electrostatic potential at point B is V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into what is the source charge here? This is Q. What is the source charge here? Q1. So here Q1 by R1 2 is finished. Electrostatic potential at point B due to Q1. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 by R1. Now here electrostatic potential finished. What is the electrostatic potential energy of point B due to Q1? Electrostatic potential energy U is equal to open is equal to V into Q naught. Electrostatic potential into test charge. So electrostatic potential energy at point B is U is equal to open is equal to V into Q naught. Here before case test charge Q naught, correct? But what is the test charge here? Q2. So V into Q2. You know this V value here. Please substitute. U is equal to 1 by, in the place of V I am substituting this value, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, what is this? Q1 by R1 2. Here what is the remaining? Q2. This is the electrostatic potential energy at point B due to source charge Q1. I hope you understood. From previous class, before 10 minutes I explained what I explained there. From that expressions only I wrote like this. Okay. Now here two charges are there. Q1, Q2. Let C be a point. C. I am taking the point here. C. Let C be a point is placed somewhere in the space from these two charges. Here initially how many charges are there? Two charges, Q1 and Q2. Okay, now at this point C, again one test charge is coming from infinite to point C. Some test charge is coming from infinite to point C. The test charge is Q3. What is the test charge? Q3. This is Q3 at point C. Before only one source charge is there. This Q2 is came from infinite to point B. Now two source charges are there. What is that? Q1, Q2. The test charge Q3 is coming from infinite to point C. The distance between the test charge and source charge Q1 is R. And this is the Q1, this is the Q3 now. Just I am indicating the suffix 1, 3. This distance is between the first charge and third charge. Third charge is the test charge. Same. The distance between the test charge and source charge is, this distance is in between the Q2 and Q3. So here just R2, 3. Okay. Now at this point C, you have to find electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy. Electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy. Now the electrostatic potential at the point, this is a test charge. No? Here how many source charges are there? Two source charges are there, Q1 and Q2. So you have to find the electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy at the point C due to two charges. Okay. Now the electrostatic potential at the point C due to Q1 is, electrostatic potential at point C due to Q1 is, what is electrostatic potential? P is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into source charge by distance. What is the source charge here? This is the test charge. We are doing with respect to source charge Q1. So source charge is Q1. Q1 by, what is the distance? R1, 3. Finished. Electrostatic potential at the point C due to Q1. Now we have to find electrostatic potential energy at a point C due to Q1. Okay. Electrostatic potential energy formula what? U is equal to, work done is equal to V test charge. What is the test charge here? Q3. Now write final expression. I will write here. U is equal to, what is that? V value. Please you know the V value. You can take this V value and substitute here. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, here Q1 by R13. Q1 by R13. Here what is the remaining here? Q3. So write here. Q3. This is the electrostatic potential energy at point C due to source charge Q1. It's not finished. One more charge also there, no? Electrostatic potential at point C due to first source charge is finished. Second source charge also there. Electrostatic potential at point C due to second charge Q2. Okay. Now, electrostatic potential at point C due to Q2. Electrostatic potential at point C due to second charge. So, same. What is the electrostatic potential formula? V is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught into Q by R. Here, what is the source charge? Q2. So, V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into source charge what? Q2 by R. What is the distance here? R23. Now, after that, what we have to find? Electrostatic potential energy. What is electrostatic potential energy? U is equal to, open is equal to potential into test charge. Here, what is the test charge? Q3. So, U is equal to, open is equal to V into test charge Q3. This is the test charge. So, you know already V value. Simply you should take this V value and substitute here. So, U is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. Just in the place of V I am writing this value 1 by 4 by epsilon naught into Q2 by R23. Here what is the remaining Q3? This is the electrostatic potential energy at point C due to second charge. Electrostatic potential energy at point C due to second charge. Okay. Now, first we found at point C electrostatic potential due to discharge. After that, electrostatic potential at point C due to second charge. We found two relations. Now, still 5 minutes class is there. Listen. This is the electrostatic potential at point C due to discharge. This is the electrostatic potential at point C due to discharge. But I don't want separate. I want electrostatic potential at point C due to this both charges. So what I am doing is this electrostatic potential energy and this electrostatic potential energy I am adding. Okay. Now, see here, total electrostatic potential energy at point C is U is equal to this one 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q3 by R13 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q2 Q3 by R23. What is the common term here? 1 by 4 by epsilon naught. Please take it right outside. U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by 4 by epsilon naught remain common means what is the remaining here? Q1 Q3 by R13 plus Q2 Q3 by R23. This is the final expression of the electrostatic potential energy. Electrostatic potential energy due to collection of point charges. U is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught into Q1 Q3 by R13 plus Q2 Q3 by R23.